Hello everyone, this is Simmion coming to you from the outer reaches of the universe, bringing you energies to support your day and to take you further into the world of your Creator. On this occasion, it's a new flow that enters your world, that comes from afar and affects almost everyone. This flow is not centered on one person. It's centered on creation itself, to bring forward a realization in the field that your divinity is present and active as part of the world that you live in. It's no longer separate. It's no longer stationed somewhere else. It is stationed wherever you are, wherever you feel like being. And it affects not just humanity, but the structure of the physical world as a whole. Because of this new flow, everyone will be ready to take on the realities that have been hidden for many, many years. The realities of space flight, the realities of alien beings, the reality that many of the people on Earth are alien in some way or another. The development of new technologies has been going on for many years. And now they'll be taken to a new level where humanity will use magic and miracles to apply those developments to everyday life, rather than aggravation, threatening one another with the latest explosive technology. There are moves afoot to publish many, many hidden developments. But the greatest thing that this field and this flow brings is the ability for humanity itself to surpass even what has been developed already. So in the background, things will change. In the foreground, it seems like nothing is changing. With this new flow, it will be reversed. Change will be in the forefront rather than in the background. And the background will seem to be stable and unchanged because it'll be led from the front. Many people will be involved. Many space entities will be involved. And many other worlds will come to the aid of the human population. What has overtaken the world in the past has travelled to its limit and has never achieved what it promised to achieve. The right to lead humanity is now being withdrawn from those entities who professed to have the greatest effect on the development of humankind. It won't be taken over by another entity. It'll just open the connection further to the fleet, to the galactic councils, and to that single connection to everyone's creator, so that there is no need for a controlling factor or a controlling world to make sure Earth performs correctly. Interactions with other worlds will be direct, open and clear. Just like trade between countries will be open and clear. It won't go through a controlling function or entity. So what you're seeing in your political world is actually a repetition of what's happening in the galaxy. In the galactic councils, there has been a mammoth decision made towards the freedom of humanity, such that it can be seen that humanity can survive in the outer reaches of the universe, in space itself, and most definitely survive as a trading world in the galaxies that surround it. So the flow you feel is more than what comes to mind. It's a certainty that what you suspected to exist actually exists. And the certainty that developments in technology, in space travel, and in many other fields was actually a gift from other worlds. There are other worlds that are more advanced technology-wise, but there's not one world as advanced as Earth itself. In the ability to generate fields, new ideas, technology, and handle worlds that are foreign in one sense, but familiar in others. The physical world contains a cross-section of many other worlds and has representatives from all galaxies, walking around, enjoying everyday life. The most unsuspecting person keeps an eye on functions of the world without really knowing what they're doing it for. But in fact, they're transmitting back to their spaceships, back to their home worlds, and getting assistance through the movement of energy and thought patterns on a daily basis. This will now increase so that those influences are known, particularly to the person involved. And eventually, everyone will see the unique task of their fellow being because of this new flow. We have enacted on laws and agreements and have reversed decisions made many, many years ago. And those decisions released the grasp that some entities had on the world. It has been a long task to fulfill all the broken promises and put into place a system where it does not rely on the interaction of people or even representatives to maintain a flow that elevates everyone, mutes all distortion, and brings to life the natural communication system of the universe. There is no need to be concerned about satellites going down when the natural frequencies are transmitted between the nations of the world and the nations of the universe. The natural frequencies carry everything that's needed, even to your communication systems. The most modern, interactive trading systems come from afar, and they enact and interact with everything that you have at the moment, and all the upgrades that are mentioned in how transactions are made, how a measure of balance is available instantly, and how an agreement is held forever. All comes with the natural flow of what we're talking about now. You will see advancement claimed by various countries, but know beyond a doubt that no country in any world is there's not a word for it, There's not a country in any world that is under any system that can control anyone else. Everything is monitored by the natural frequencies and harmonics of the universe. And any deviation from the natural flow will be halted immediately. Without monitoring and without consequence. It simply won't work. So the only thing that will work is that which is meant to work. That which replaces the deceit of the systems at the moment is total honor, enforced by total honor. So now we can look forward to more communication directly with the spaceships, with the beings and the entities of the universe. And the decision of whether you wish to talk directly or indirectly to any entity will be totally yours. The laws of your land are changing. And if they don't change, they will find they don't work. The normal methods of profiteering are about to change because humanity can see past the vigorous efforts to reprogram everybody's brain by repetition. One of the very many features that comes with the flow is that you can decipher what is affecting you and what is not. Your magic can no longer be used to produce the wrong miracle. Your magic cannot be convinced of one thing so that you create it. In the past, continuous injection of words, events, pictures caused you to create situations that were against your grain. Those situations only occur when you can convince someone to use their magic. And everyone in the world has been affected by not knowing that it's their magic actually that creates every situation. So now the flow that comes into your world will clearly make sure that nothing is created that's against your grain. Your magic cannot be used by any other method. And the transmissions that have been sent out over the years, both chemical and electronic, are now to disappear. Simply because we said so. And there it's gone. It's no longer lawful. It's no longer part of the natural flow. So no matter what comes into your system, it will be modified, cancelled, and you'll be rejuvenated almost in one stroke. So with this new flow, it's directed into the earth, into its core, to actually change the harmonics that have been injected into the core over many, many years. The magnetic field will change slightly, and everything will come back to normal. The pressures that have been put on the human body will disappear, and a lightness will fill your life simply because you decide. There is little more that we can say apart from now is the time for you all to come to life, for you to shine not only your light, but the light of everything in your world, so that it all comes together in a brilliant scene for everybody to experience. The authority that is given throughout the universe, the authority of each person, is now in command of your future. So maintain nothing, enjoy everything, and feel the flow as it emanates on its next stage out from the core of the earth and into your life. That will happen in a matter of moments, not weeks or months, but moments. By your authority, your life will now be as light as a fairy and as joyful as a young child. Thank you all for persisting. And with great respect, I bring to you another bundle of gifts that you have asked us to hold until this point. Thank you all. I wish you a perfect life, perfect health, and a more than magic future. I am Simmion.